Well, welcome back, everybody. We've got a few people logged on already. That's great to see. Thanks very much. I just want to say a big apology for the live stream that we did earlier on today. For some reason, the connection wasn't very good, and I'm hoping this one's better. It was much more pixelated, I heard, and it was constantly breaking up and that sort of thing. So I'm not quite sure why that was. So I'm hoping this stream is going to be much better for you. I actually did that stream from another location, actually on the complex. It's the first live stream I've done from there. So if anybody can please just comment in the chat or something and let me know if this stream is finding you okay. I don't want to continue if it is going to be broken up. I can change location. So if anybody can please let me know if you can see and hear this okay. Just give me a thumbs up. That'll be even easier. Just give this stream a thumbs up underneath the video and that'll let me know that it's working okay. I'm in a completely different area of the complex now. Great, thank you very much. Thanks Rob, thanks Darren, thanks Andrew. Good, that's great. Terry, thanks very much, appreciate that everybody. Right, we are into the final 2 hours now. This is day 2 of the goldenrod feeder final. It's the final 2 hours of day 2. We've been streaming throughout the day today on the Golden Reel Angling Facebook page, but you know about that. Okay, we're right here on YouTube. This is for people watching on YouTube, and thankfully we've got a few people logged on. So for those that have just joined us, apologies again for the previous live stream. It was just a connection issue. I'm not quite sure why. That's something I can't control, unfortunately, otherwise I would sort it out for you. So anyway, here we are over on Match Lake. Now I'm going to be giving you a bit of an update, okay, on what's basically been happening as the anglers that were on 1 and 2 points from yesterday. There's literally, however, he is in a hard section. Angler is Presmic at the moment. He's got about 7 or 8 skims, and he's got an F1 as well, which doesn't sound a lot. However, the section that he's in is fishing very, very hard, so he must be doing okay. He's over on peg 22 on Spessy Lake, which is way over there in the trees, and he really fancied that draw today, but he's really fancying it for 1 or 2 carp later on down his margin. And as we know, there are some big fish in there, hence the name Spessy Lake, and the biggest one caught yesterday was 25 pound. So that gives you an idea of how things can change with just one bite. So so we think he's doing the best at the moment from the people that did well yesterday. However, we're over on Match Lake now. Okay, now the angler over my shoulder there is Martin Harrell. He didn't have such a good day yesterday, but he's probably doing the best on this bank at the moment. He's probably got 9 F1s, something like that, which isn't mega, but we do expect that to get stronger. But we also fully expect that, you know, that is probably the best on this bank at the moment. Right at the bottom end, the other end of this bank is peg 1, which is where Neil McKinnon is. He's been struggling. You know, the last we heard was about an hour and a quarter ago, and he had just 4 F1s. So that gives you an idea of how difficult it's fishing. There are 1 or 2 anglers here that haven't even had a bite yet. Kieran Rich, the last time we checked in with him, he'd not had a bite. Andy Crocker, he'd not had a bite. So you're getting the idea about how hard it's fishing. There are a few fish crashing in this bay here, so you might see 1 or 2 crash while I'm actually talking to you. So there are 1 or 2 fish moving about here, but as regards where all the anglers are pegged, it's fishing very, very difficult. Now over my shoulder, I think he's playing a fish there. I'm not quite sure who is on that peg. Let me just pan round. So the angler nearest to me, the angler here, I've just heard a big carp crash behind me. I don't know if you can see where it landed. So you might hear carp crashing behind me. He's got a fish there. Let me just see if I can... Another carp's just crashed behind me. Another carp's just crashed behind me. Let's have a zoom in on him. I'm not sure who that is, because some of these anglers have got the hoods up, they've got the jackets on. That is going to be... What are we on? We're on Match Lake, aren't we? Martin Harrell. So that is... Oh, it's Marius. That's Marius. So that's the second fish he's had while I've been here. His other fish wasn't as big as that. The next angler along, over to his right, in the red, with the red shoulder on his jacket, that is Charlie Simpson, the former champion. He's only had about 4 fish, so he's struggling. That's the peg Les Marshall was on yesterday that threw up a 100 and odd pound weight. There are fish crashing all over this margin. Just look at this. People are here. Some people haven't even had a bite. And there are fish crashing away here in this bowl. Having said that, they probably won't do now. I've got the camera on it for you. So yeah, Charlie's got 4 fish, and even the peg where Tom Scully was, it looks like that's, I think that's Steve Curtis, even he's struggling as well. So those pegs aren't producing today. So it's wide open, even down at the other end. Nick Speed is second from the end, which is where Rob Wotton was yesterday. I told you there wouldn't be any crash whilst I was filming. But right down the other end, the other end of this section, right down the burr, so around that corner, right down the other end, they're struggling down there as well. But there are fish crashing everywhere here. There we go, you probably saw that one there. That's within actually Martin Harrell's range. I thought he was playing a fish then now. So another one. Martin's obviously got this big long margin here, and he's been doing the best on that grass bank. But like I said, Martin suffered a difficult day yesterday, so he wasn't one of the leaders. As you can see, he's just underarming it short, down to his right. So Martin's not really in the running. However, if he had 4 points or 5 points yesterday, which I'm not exactly sure what he had, I haven't had a chance to check the results, but if he was to get a section win today and the other anglers crash out, then anything can happen, and that's exactly what's going to be happening today. Now, if you've not been able to keep up with the streams so far, then this competition has been filmed for a film. Okay, so I will be uploading that video to YouTube for you to watch later on this week. I'm hoping it might be as soon as Wednesday, and that'll be a full-length film of this competition showing you all the ins and outs and all the details. So that will be something what you can sit back and enjoy. And while I'm talking to you, Charlie Simpson's got one. Now, I don't honestly believe lots are familiar with me and my channel, and my main channel, which is the catch fishing channel. I think you know how I think, and I don't think this is a coincidence. I honestly think Charlie's only had 4 fish all day. I've just seen Marius catch 2 whilst I've been stood here, and I think it's the time of day. We're into the final 2 hours now, and I think we're going to start seeing a bit of a change. That's just my opinion. So I think we're going to see some changes. All right, if you're on Facebook, head on over to the Golden Reel Angling Facebook page, where there will be live streams. So it looks like it's shaping up to be a very interesting finish, which is what we hoped for. So I'm going to head back to the lodge now, which is right down there, and I'm just going to have a quick look at the results, see who the top performing anglers were yesterday, and just have a look at who could be in contention, because I really like to be there for when they weigh in, so that we can show you some live footage. Maybe not on this channel, but on the Golden Reel Angling Facebook page, just to show you the weigh-in. So I think it's going to be very interesting when we look at who's got what points, and we're going to catch up about what's been caught over down here on this lake whilst I've been over on Spessy Lake. So thank you everybody for logging on, really appreciate it. Please keep giving these a nice big thumbs up. That tells me that you want to see more, so I'll keep producing them, simple as that. And I will check in with you later on today with the results and things right here on this Fishing Life channel. And I'm glad those of you that have been joining us have been enjoying this footage. We're in the sunshine, so there are worse places to spend the day, but like I say, we're going into probably the last night is going to be the best period of the day, so see a few more twists and turns, I think.